Hello, Demon Slayers. Look at your Taimanin. Now back to mine. Now back at your Taimanin. Now back to mine. Sadly, she isn't mine. But if you stopped using a trash can waifu and switched to Murasaki, she could look like mine. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're in the tower with the Taimanin your Taimanin could look like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with those 2 UR tickets to the weapon that you love. Look again. The tickets are now gems. Anything is possible when your waifu smells like Murasaki and not a trash can.
Hey, why are you
I'm on a
calling
horse.
Kirara a trash can? She's not a trash can. She's my friend. My closest friend.
Totally not sponsored. Old Spice, sponsor us.
No, I'm sponsored and owned by Kirara Industries. She has her own company now.
Hey, Old Spice smells great. If you ever had Old Spice, go get it. It's fucking amazing.
Old Spice?
Yeah, the cologne Old Spice.
Old Spice to me smells like cinnamon with armpits.
I'm not even going to justify it.
If Kirara smelled like that, I'd like it because it's her scent.
Okay.
All right, so today we wanna do this. I'm totally mentally drained on this. This is terrible, but we're gonna bring her into the bonus stage anyway, and I'm gonna let Ark make the builds because I've given up. I can't find a build that works. I'll be fully honest and full disclosure. I can't think of anything that works.
Right, I honestly think, first of all, disclosure before this, I honestly think Rinko, without her awakening ability, may not work very well when it comes to actual content. Obviously, she can just nuke daily content, but for actual content where it requires sustain and DPS and such like that,
I don't think this will give
Rinko
her enough DPS. I don't.
I think the thing
don't.
that everyone's missed with Rinko, and you're probably going to prove me wrong in the video because I haven't tried this since the statistic changes and all that stuff. I think the actual thing with Rinko is that she's an auto attack cannon, and everyone's just taking her as a meteor cannon because obviously meteor being so overpowered.
I've tried her with every ability here except the awakening, and she's bad.
Right, so for first, let's just put the first ability onto meteor impact.
All right.
Not
So
wait,
you want
heal.
this?
Yeah, because I'm thinking her heal, that one. Yeah.
Okay, you want this?
The second, second. I'm thinking that one.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say what happened when I use that. I'll let you see.
Okay, and then I'm thinking her timing in that.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then let's have a look. What we got left for that? Give me one.
I've been trying various builds with various mixes of skills.
Go with her. What's it called? Evade.
What, her evade?
Her adept evade or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, that's a 3. I was going to say win slice DP 30%, but yeah. So we've got the 2. We've got the timing in that. Okay. So now for your support, you need a blue in the main slot for the heal.
Okay. What blue? Pick a blue.
What does Micah do again?
Nothing good for Rinko.
What? Yeah, but I'm just having a look. We're having a look. Don't go down to skills with debuffs. She's not going to debuff. Actually, she is, but not useful. She's not going to be using skills. She's going to be using autos. I don't want to use what's the name? I can't remember her name. Fucking Fuma, whatever. Amane, is it?
Amane?
I don't want to use her because I actually prefer builds that are like all around useful, not just useful for one stage.
Okay.
No, we might be trapped in having her. So let's scroll down a little bit. What do we got?
I genuinely want to see what you come up with, cause.
Spear girl. Yep. Yeah.
This I tried her. Do you want to try it too?
Yep. We'll go with her.
Okay. Fuyumi, it is. Who's next?
Okay. Let's go save Kaoru and Yuna.
Wait, Yuna.
You know the crit one.
I don't have Yuno. You mean Kitty Mom?
That's the problem. You can't build the build. That's the real problem. Well, it's over.
I have this.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kitty Mom works. Yeah, we'll go with
Kitty Mom works everywhere. You want to do
now
blue, green.
Yes, for the heal, because we're going to be auto attacking. That's how I feel is going to work here. We're going to be adept evading, get them all nicely clumped up, because you're going to have the movement speed as well. And we're going to be slicing, going full Virgil.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me just.
We're going to say fuck the Sephiroth build and go full Virgil.
Okay, good. This is in the main
What?
slot. I
Right.
can give her reds. It doesn't
What S
matter
level's
whether
Kieran?
I give her reds or not, but I can get her reds.
What S level's What S level's Kieran?
It's only 3.
Okay, I want crit Magatam on her if you've got them. All the crits.
Crit.
Yeah, crits. Crit.
I don't wanna.
All the crit.
All right, but they're hers.
Yes, but we're borrowing them with every
Okay,
intention of giving them
Kirara,
back.
we have to borrow these. I hope you're not mad.
With every intention of giving them back.
With every intention. I don't know. She already looks like she's.
Look,
See
it
her
worked.
face.
Look,
She does. She's like
look,
defending herself. She's like,
it
you
worked
took
for
something
Johnny Depp.
special. No, not you.
It worked for Jack Sparrow. It'll work for us. Also, full disclosure, this video is not rehearsed in any way, shape, or form. But he has said that he's tried, like trying to get something going for Rinko for a couple of days now, and he's pretty much stumped. So we're just gonna see what we can do here, because yeah, I can't
No,
believe that
these are
Rinko.
no.
I can't believe that Rinko would have been totally. Well, is only good for burst content. Let's
There
just
we
call
go.
it what it is. The dailies are burst content.
That's the thing. Like, I can't believe she's this bad. Like, by bad I mean when we talk bonus stages and
Yeah.
tower.
That's why I said like dailies are burst content. This is sustained damage content and actual proper content.
Okay, so
So, and if you hear the
he
glass that
has
I'm drinking from, I apologize, but I'm fucking just finished working on boiling.
these overly rolled Magatama.
Uh,
I don't want to
I
bother
mean,
with the second row, so we're not going
well,
to.
we need to bother with the second though. That's the thing.
Oh my god, I don't want to. Okay, you.
You know what? You know, well, at least you don't have to care about what you put in there. It's literally just S level 5 Magatama that you throw in. You don't care.
These are special Magatama.
Oh, yeah. Just,
Those
we'll
are
give her
my
them back.
waifus.
We'll give her them back before she even knows they're gone.
She knows they're gone.
No, she doesn't.
She
And you
got a
need
little
Rinko's
Metal
wedding
Gear
outfit.
alert. It was like, where?
And you need Rinko's wedding outfit.
No, whenever I enter Kirara's room, she gets a Metal Gear alert. This controller's killing me. Okay.
You need a mouse, dude. You
It's
need to get a mouse for shit like
right now
this.
it's not charged. All right. And I wouldn't be able to game with it anyway. Are you playing on
Yeah,
your
but it's
mouse?
you. What?
Are you playing on your mouse?
No, it's just useful for doing menu interactions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I need is to buy a new controller. That'll be my next sim.
It's the same on FF where
Oh,
I
that's a
use my
bad
mouse
one.
with menu interactions.
Oh, I use the controller for menu and FF. Come on,
You've
sister.
switched out. Yeah.
All right.
No,
There
it
we
doesn't
go.
matter what. I don't believe you've actually given.
What?
Oh, why do you give a perfect rolled ones? You don't care. It's a subslot. And you need to
Because these
actually
are max
and
crit.
this is
They're just
genuinely
max level. I just gave her the next set of max level ones.
okay. This is the
Or
most
you mean why did
important thing.
Kirara have perfect
Yeah.
rolled ones?
This is no. Go back to Rinko. Go back to Rinko. This is the most important thing. You've got to click on Rinko.
Yeah, she's right here. I'm moving her. See?
Okay. Well, the stream's. Oh, there we go. Now you got to click. Now you got to get the skin for the main weapon. It's all about the skin for the main weapon.
What?
It's all about the main weapon skin, bro.
Alright,
And we
well,
need.
I don't have
Yeah,
everything.
that one. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good.
This?
That one. No. The gold one. The black and gold. That one. Yeah, but that works.
Okay, sure, whatever. This has 0
Yes.
bearing, but we'll get rid of
Yes,
that.
it does.
You know, we've been
Okay.
here forever and haven't done any gameplay.
Yeah, that's what we're about to find out now.
We're about to go players.
Ah,
But yes, the
boy.
Magatamas are perfect rolled because nothing. Well, they're not perfectly rolled, but they're as close to perfect as possible because nothing inferior must touch Kirara's gear slots.
Oh my word.
Speaking of Kirara, she's like, put me in, coach. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. I'm going to show
I'm
you
actually,
how bad this is.
I'm actually genuinely be shocked if it's at least super bad, because
It
honestly, I was
is.
thinking about getting Rinko's mileage as the costume I buy.
This is why I'm having you man the helm here, because I literally sat here yesterday with her, and oh my god. So bad.
I mean, I wouldn't call that, but that's pretty decent damage
Yeah, for
on the end
now.
flash. Oh no.
You have to remember, these first couple packs are kind of like meh.
I'm almost thinking maybe try I can't remember what it's called, the one that there's like a bajillion slashes behind. I think it's the wind slice, isn't it?
But yeah, we could try that too. I've tried that. Okay. So she's past that. Now we're here.
I feel like this is where you normally get to before you get killed.
Yeah, she doesn't do good
Before you,
here.
before you get full on timing and just the way you're talking about it.
She's just not that good. Like, you see these baby numbers. That's the issue with her sustain. She immediately gets hit out of it for using it. So I went to sustain there and actually lost health.
I mean, we could switch out the sustain for the shift and switch out and put another crit one in. Okay.
And
Is
I've
it the shift
tried
or
it.
the wind
I've
slash
tried
or
the
whatever?
shift.
No, I think it's wind slash.
We'll keep running with her. Like, she's doing okay. It's just her sustain. It's just like this. It's just plants her. Like, they can hit her. They can and will hit her off of that. That's been my issue with it. What kind of happens is, like, it's just too hard to, like, risk time. Like, these guys, you can kind of get away with it, but, like, you can't just basic attack. Like, her basic attack string is way too long, and it seems like her damage just, like, isn't what everyone else's is overall.
It's just, I don't think it's that. I think the fact that her damage is very backloaded because obviously most of her damage from her
Also,
string is in that like string is in that the multiple slash ability.
I'm sure you'll notice that her little gravity move that we're doing doesn't work on enemies while they have super armor.
Yeah, I have noticed that it seems not to be
Yeah,
100% working. That which is
that's
fucking
another
dog shit.
problem with it. Like,
That's utter dog shit.
you
I'll,
see,
I'll be
I'm
honest
just
with you.
getting my face beat in now. I don't even have an ult to throw. I think I can get a full combo on him.
Pew 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 pew.
See, I got hit even going up and coming down. So I gained HP, but like over time, she's not going to be gaining it forever. I mean, it is hitting nice with like the DPS supporters on her, the two green, but like the sustain is hitting for like 70k, but it's still so low. This is what I mean. Like, I just feel like there has to be something better than this, you know? You there? You're awfully quiet.
I'm there. No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
watching. I'm just thinking about other abilities as well, like possibly switching out her. I wouldn't say her evade because it does clump them up pretty nicely. At least the
Yeah,
ones
if
that
they don't
have
have
two
super
problems
armor.
working. But I'm thinking of like switching out something like wind slash and seeing how much damage that does, maybe. Having said that, you've not made bad time. 3 minutes isn't bad time.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't want to like present this as like this is how you play Rinko.
Well,
Because this
no,
isn't that
obviously,
great. It's just
just
not.
it's a build ability when it comes to it. But the thing is, Meteor doesn't work nowadays because it just doesn't. Unless Meteor does like 3 million damage, Meteor just isn't going to work anymore.
I know. Meteor may work if Blue was a more DPS-y like support setup, because it would just multiply it up. But as of right now, Meteor is kind of just like a whatever. I have no
Yeah,
clue like if she'll even be able to handle Tempest. You see all that punishment I just took for doing one heal? It's hard for her, man. Like, it's actually, like, I don't know what happened with this character.
well, it's just the fact that things are surviving Meteor, so we can't rely on Meteor to carry us.
Yeah, but this sustain is also a bit outy duty.
She never had sustain because sustain. You got to remember
No, she has the
until
sustain. We're
no,
using
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Yeah, she had it, but what I'm saying is, before Arena Tower became a thing, nobody looked at sustain as needed. That's the thing.
Yeah, but we all know now sustain is the way. So. Oh, also, I've been having an issue with AT where my pause button doesn't work, but it's not my start button not working because it works in other games. Have you had that issue?
Not
Like,
something
I
I
can't
hadn't
pause
done.
right
I don't
now.
really
Like, I'm
pause that
mashing
often.
pause. It's for some reason it doesn't work in this game only. I haven't messed with my config or anything. It's weirding me out.
As I say, down the
It's not a
keyboard, you
big
just
deal. It's just like when I want to end the match, I'll just like let him kill me. That's all. But I just wondered if you had the same issue because I've been experiencing it.
Well, the thing is, I think you can definitely clear at the moment because your damage is good, but
Yeah, this is better than what I've tried already. Like, but
I know what you mean
still,
though.
it's like
It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. Or it feels awkward.
it's it's
Like
it's it's. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I thought he was done with that. Oh my god. I just feel like this can't be it for this kid. Like because this move is so abysmally unsafe. Like I do it, I come down, I get smacked a million times.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, like
There,
you
that
just
was my
lost like a
sustain.
lot of health for doing that. Like I'm thinking maybe switch out the sustain for wind slice.
But then
Try
I
it then.
need to like try to make her sustain in some other
And
way,
that,
and building her tank doesn't work. I trust me, I tried it. And I mean, I could subject them to that, but
there's
tank builds are
no,
really,
no,
really
no,
slow and
no, no.
boring.
There's nothing that you can't make her tanky with the thing. The
Oh
only
my god,
actual
she's so bad.
the thing is the only heal she has in her entire kit is
Oh
literally
no!
that. That's it.
It's over. It's done. I give up.
17 hit points. You can do it. Oh, you did.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, so that's one Rinko build failed. And I really like Rinko, guys, like because I don't want people who like Rinko to think I'm doing this to trash her. I actually like the character and I want her to do good. She just
Try
like
switching out the heal for wind slash,
you
and then
want
we
me to
can run
just
another.
give up
And then
this
we can run a green.
sustain for Wind Slice.
Yeah, yeah, and then we can run another green and get the 30% DP.
Okay. You're
Put
doing what I
Kaoru on.
did.
Put
See, this is
Kaoru
the
on
thing.
first.
Like, you're trying basically what I tried. Because after I got off yesterday, I was so pumped. I was like, yeah, I made my YouTube
Uh,
video. I told them I was gonna make a Rinko vid. Let's go practice some Rinko. And boy,
uh,
this is the only thing I could think to put is like the Momoko.
no, no, not Momoko. I'd rather not have Momoko though.
Because Katajina's not gonna help.
No. This is where Yuno would come in handy because we don't need the actual crit. Right, yeah, actually, I'm going to call it. I think Yuno is the way because remember, Yuno gets like 50% more damage on auto attack crits as well.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. You're not really safe to just auto attack like that, and I don't think Yuno's gonna pump your damage high enough. I
Well,
gave her
think
the
about it. It
Momoka.
would turn those auto attacks into like 20k per auto attack.
I gave her the Momoko so we can get back in here.
Yeah, yeah. It's just for getting in there for the sake of science.
Since I don't have a
But yeah,
Yuno, and I don't think Yuno would help, because then like you, she has
I think Yuno
abilities
actually would
too.
help a lot just due to the actual fact of how much damage she gives in the auto attacks.
Well, if you
And
didn't
obviously,
finish your bonus
just
stages, you could have tried your Yuno.
I mean, I could do it just to see how much damage we're doing, see what it pumps out.
I
I don't
don't
have a
think
five
she.
five.
I just
I don't
don't
have a
think
five
she
five
does a
kidney
lot
one
of damage
or
in
a five
general.
five weapon for her.
What?
What's what damage is the shift doing? Or wind slice? Not that much, like
It doesn't
9k.
do that
Not
much.
great.
This is you have to remember.
Yeah, but
This is like
we want it
full.
for the DP though. That's the thing. Ugh.
It's like yeah. See, that's me trying to basic attack him. He was about to shield bash me if I didn't dodge. So it's almost like you have to do like empty like combos with her. Because like her basic just doesn't even really put them in an absolute hit stun. Like when Kirara hits these, her basic may not be the best basic, but she has some follow through, kind of like when Asagi does hers. Like you see that guy somehow popped me out of it. So it's not that the basic doesn't do
I mean,
damage.
they
It's
were
that
some pretty numbers though.
yeah, but it's that it's not safe enough to keep doing that. Because now we have
Yeah.
Iron Man. That's the issue. And now I'm like stuck having to set that up again. I feel like the moment I screw up, like that's it. She's done.
I wonder.
Because yeah, it's not an issue of like I have the 5/5 Yomigumo, so I can pump damage on her. It's just she doesn't. It's almost like she doesn't have the follow through, even with like multi hits. Oh, he
We
was
got a
just out of
2-5
that.
Yonagyu now.
I don't know why he's standing there, but we're gonna take this and not complain about it. Do this.
Because I genuinely think that
No,
if
I
we
like this
forgo all
better, but I just like she has
the
no
thing is,
sustain right now.
all that's going through my head right now. Okay, it's obviously rather than Nanami, or whatever her name is it Madoka? I can't remember the name. Rather than her,
Oh,
if we had a
Momoka?
Yuno, yeah, if we had a Yuno, every one of those crits would do a 50% more damage. So you would have crit them instead of 20k, you would have done 35k damage for that one crit.
Yeah, but we don't have a Yuno, so again. I can't
I said I
control
do, but the
that.
problem is I don't have the bonus stage. I could do a budget version of that built with those supports, but I don't have the bonus stage. It would be just a proof of concept to see what the damage boost is between the two.
And I don't really want to tell people, yeah, Rinko's fine if you have because that's like not
Yeah,
something
but
a
the thing
lot. That's
is,
something a lot of people don't have.
yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people don't have it. And I got it by getting lucky on one of the videos that I did with him. But the thing is, like, it seems like just would synergize so well with Rinko.
The thing is I don't really like the idea of basic attacking with Rinko in general. Like, I feel like
But
she needs to be kind of an ability character, because it's like, it's like,
I actually
basic
feel like she
attacking in
is an
this
auto.
content isn't the best idea. Like, I don't need to explain that.
No, but I think Rinko is auto attack based just because of how she works and what some of her
She
abilities
is, but
give.
the thing is like, okay, so I hate to do it, but if we want to just go auto attack base, we could always just do Asagi and Kojenka and have all the openings we need to basic
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
Like, right
No,
now, I'm
I
kind
I
of
get what you're
fishing
saying.
for, like, any
Yeah, I
sort of
get.
opening I can get.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah,
I'm
I get
dying
what you're
because of it.
saying.
I'm slowly dying. It's just,
It wouldn't be so bad if her what's it called, her fucking gravity well or whatever it's called fucking actually worked on enemies without super armor. I think that's the main killer. If they make that not affect every enemy regardless of super armor or not, I think, and then maybe like apply a slow. I think that would be the thing that would really help her out, but it doesn't. So
yeah,
I don't know.
it needs more than just like, because it doesn't, like, it's just sucking them in. They can still attack you. They need to be slowed or something so she can actually. But then again, we're just
But
pretty much like reverse engineering Kojenka at that point.
yeah,
That's like
yeah,
that's the
that's
sad
true.
part. Because once you start giving them
Well, the
slows,
thing is, even if they just went as far as make it so it affects everyone regardless of super armor, that would be enough. I feel like that
oh my
alone would be
god, I
enough.
got hit by that dingus.
Yeah, so
This is what I mean, like, and this has been my issue with Rinko. Like every test I've done with her, is like I can get to the boss, but it's not it's not good for the boss, man. It's just not. I know I sound really simple right now, but that's how burnt out I am on Rinko. It's just not a good fight for the boss. It's like, oh my god, she got exploded. I was actually mashing ult there. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Because it becomes an issue of like she doesn't burn them down fast enough. Like any other character that I gave like something like that. Like this is another thing I even tried. I tried just
let's
taking the Kirara
let
build
the
in general and doing this. So you go here, and then we would take. Where is she? Where's my princess? My other
so for
princess. There
sake
she
of
is.
brevity, what does? Oh, actually, what's the name might be? Oh, red. No, that's red shit. I don't think red Rinko would be that good. For the sake of brevity, what does blue build actually do nowadays? Like not
But
tank
look,
build,
this
but
is
just
what I
blue.
would do on Kirara. This makes Kirara able to clear it. So I know this gives enough damage.
Well, what skill are we running? No, what
I
red are
don't
we
know.
running?
I like that's the thing. This isn't that good because you have to charge it, and then that whole time she's stuck there.
Hmm.
This we've already established like doesn't really work well on hyper armor. This you have to wait in place to shoot those
No,
balls.
not even
It's not
that.
that
Not even
good.
that. That
Yeah,
ability
that's
is
what
so
I
shit.
mean. This doesn't work without three.
That's why I just think that like
Ranko
I
doesn't
think it's
work well with
literally
mixed builds because everything like this needs three.
well,
There's no blue. This needs three. This needs three.
the problem is, I just really feel that her awakened ability is generally what she's intended because the fact that even her awakened ability is an extra chain onto her autos really just tells us they want us to auto with Rinko and nothing but auto.
But
Like she is just an auto attack character.
this ability isn't gonna make up all the damage. Like it's not gonna do that much damage. Just a 1 second cooldown. It just tacks an ender. She has trouble getting to the end of her basic and difficult content because anything could hit her out of it. And then it's the same thing with
Wait.
any ability. Like
Oh no. Oh whoa, we've been misreading that ability. That's not the end of her string, that's not the end of anything she does.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But you use it as an ender. So if you have to do
Yeah.
the meteor and then chain into it. Anything could hit her between that. You have to do
Mm.
like the moves and then chain into it. I know it's more than her basic. I didn't misread it at
Oh.
all. I just don't think it's gonna be like enough. And then it
What
still sticks to this death by 1,000 cuts mentality, where she's still poking them all day and they can easily burn her down, hitting
what
for
quick
like
cooldowns do
1,000
we have?
plus. What?
What are the fast cooldown abilities Rinko has?
Well, Wind Slice
No.
is relatively quick. Oh, that's slow. That's quick, but it's not that great. Facial Rift, but that's just CC, and the Shift is alright, but it doesn't do much damage.
I'm just thinking like what you could exploit that thingy slash with.
Because I'm not gonna get this. Like, I'm just not gonna awaken her right now.
That's not the question. Due to how random, like, due to the fact we don't even know when our next awakening stuff is coming from.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just want to save the greens.
Yeah.
But this is my issue with her. It's not like it's like you can come up with stuff that kind of works and gets her to the boss, but I don't see how she doesn't have anything like that can just
Yeah,
run right through it.
it's not comfortable. I know what you
You
mean.
want
It's
to
not
try
comfortable.
blue? You want to go in there with that?
I want to try it for the sake of brevity, just to see what damage we're looking at with Meteor. See how much it truly has dropped off. Because I know even before the actual damage number increase, we could get 250Ks with Meteor. I've seen 250K without, before any of the actual buffs.
But
So,
this is the thing. What do you want on blue?
fuck knows.
This is the problem. Like I could go for like sustain, but this isn't going
But
to be enough
the
sustain
problem is,
without the
well,
HP
we
build.
can't use micro as well because Rinko has no way to debuff, does she?
Blue Renko can debuff, but I'd have to make the Kieran the main, and then like mix it with the Wind Slice Groggy.
Yeah, but that won't win slash everybody will. It'll only do one enemy.
Wind Slice hits everything that's like clumped
Oh.
up.
Oh, in that case, you could do the whole, the whole. It would kind of work. The whole gravity well, wind slice, and then meteor the bastards. Because obviously Micah would give additional damage to that,
Yeah, but
wouldn't she?
I would try not to run Gravity Well. I would probably run like this blue just for the reduction to give her some sort of fighting chance. But we know we're gonna take Meteor, so let's just throw that. We'll keep Wind Slice. We'll take Meteor. See, what we used to do is we used to just run this with blue. But do you really want to try to keep that in the build?
I mean, we did do meteor. We did wind slice, didn't we? So it was wind slice, meteor, and something else.
So I would give
And
her
the
either
shift,
the
wasn't it?
shift.
Yeah,
Because if we
wind
give her
slice, meteor,
the
and
blue
shift.
spatial rift, it like doesn't suck in things with hyper armor, and it's only going to give her particle gen. So it's
Yeah,
not
fuck
that
that.
good.
No. Yeah, fuck that. Wind slash shift and and meteor.
All right, so let's make her. So you keep mentioning Micah.
We haven't got any way to debuff though, so Micah's kind of
We
irrelevant.
do though.
Oh yeah, we've got the groggy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If the groggy works on anybody, that'd be fine.
Then we'll just do one of these.
Oh, actually, put Micah in the main slot because she can afflict a dot as well, can't she? She's got a dot, hasn't she?
Oh my god, we're gonna mainboard Micah. Okay, sure. This all seems like a good
Oh, who
idea.
else do you recommend mainboarding? Let's be honest, blue supporters kind of suck.
Let's do it. Yeah, Micah.
Ugh.
We're gonna take this Fuyumi.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Hey, well, let's take Haru. We wanna go? Want to take even worse?
Sure, yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
Haru it is. Okay, cool. This build is
Go on, because
garbage.
everything's Micah's active.
Hmm.
It's spam Micah's active.
This is okay. Let's go. Sure. Whatever. This is what it's devolved
Even,
into. It's just whatever
even
Renko builds.
I feel Rinko's gonna look at us and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
This is how it feels when I'm trying to playtest her. I don't know what to do. Like, I can see it going infinitely better if I had more Saki's supporter and if I had Rinko's limited supporter.
Yeah,
But I don't
yeah,
have
but
those. Like, and I
that's the
mean,
problem. I feel like those supporters that need to make people good are ridiculous. If you need those two
all right, we're
supporters.
not running that anymore. I was trying to ultimate dodge. But that's
Oh,
my
yeah.
problem. Is like I mean, I don't have everything in the game,
No,
so
but
it's
you
like,
have a lot of stuff. Like, okay.
yeah, this is neat. I actually am stuck in that. I was trying to shake out in everything.
It's not Monster. You can't wiggle the analog stick to get stuns
Yeah, I
last
was
time.
trying to get away.
I've seen enough of this build
This
already. Yeah,
damage is so
Meteor just
slow.
sucks now. Yeah, Meteor actually sucks now. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. This is what I was trying to say. Like, I tried this stuff, and I'm just letting you try it because I genuinely can't think of anything. I thought maybe you'd come up with a bright idea or something, but
I think auto attack is the way to go, but as I said, the problem is is kind of a requirement for it. So I want to put a question out there then to the Rinko players. Please contact us via the server by @ing us or something like that in meme chat. If you have a Rinko build and have not done this stage yet, and are actually like a Rinko main or something like that, because we would genuinely be interested to see what you're running and feature your build, or possibly even get you onto the channel and see what you're doing.
Yeah, because right
Because
now, like we're working on a tier list, and I don't even think Rinko is as low as this dictates. But with this, I want to put her at the bottom, and I
like
can't believe she's that bad.
I'm not saying bottom. I
She
wouldn't
is.
say bottom.
She's not that good though.
I also want to put that offer out to Sue players who again haven't cleared the content that are Sue mains, that haven't cleared this at least that are Sue mains. Or Tower, obviously we'll be
Oh
willing
my
to watch
god, this
Tower
is terrible.
and Obero as well. Because they're like Rinko, Obero, and Sue are kind of the three characters you don't really see played that much anymore.
That's the thing. People play Rinko. It's just like
People play
it's an
Rinko
issue
in
of that
daily
like they're
content.
quiet or they're not saying anything if they're doing good with her.
Yeah. The thing is, people play Rinko in
Oh my
daily
god.
content and stuff like that. They don't. Like, I've not really seen people playing Rinko in this type of content, and that's why I said I don't want to like say she sucked. Definitely, I'm not going to say that at all. But I just
It
want to. I'll
feels
be
that way,
interested to see
man.
what people are
You're
running.
not the one playing it right now. I guarantee you, it feels that way. It
All
doesn't
right,
feel
hang on.
good
Let
to
me.
play it.
All right. That's it. Hang on. All right. Let's. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put on and use budget Rinko crappy build. Let's see what numbers we spew out in the daily. God live.
But you have to remember, the
All right.
enemies in the daily are way weaker.
Yeah, but I mean, my Rinko has a shitty fucking stuff anyway. All right. This is where fucking like everyone like you. Okay, who's in? Right. Oh, right. You know, you. Kaoru, where are you? Okay, Kitty Mum. Yep. Yeah, we're borrowing her.
I'm
And
gonna
Kaoru.
swap to you, and then I think that'll be the video. I'm all wrinkled out because I was playing her for like 6 hours yesterday, just trying
Yeah.
that stage. I really, like, I don't want to like say I give up, but I just can't think of anything. And at this point, I feel like we're just presenting troll builds, and I really want to make a proper build for her.
Press the wrong button.
Hmm?
Did you press the wrong button?
No, I reset the call because I'm trying to load your stream.
Oh. Yeah.
Your stream isn't loading though.
Oh.
But
Yeah. We try this.
yeah, that's why I like reset myself because I'm trying to show them your stream that you're showing me. But all I see is Skeletor's head.
Okay. It's because I'm doing it. I'm not actually doing it on the call. I'm doing it through Discord. It should work now, I hope.
Um, let me see. Okay, yeah, I see your keybar right now.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do
So
it
I'm gonna
through
swap to this. We're gonna
event
let them
list.
watch a daily or a hard mode. But the thing is it still doesn't because it's
It
not
doesn't give
that
a fault.
content.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's not
guys.
that content, but it still at least gives us an idea of what we would be hitting for.
So you guys should be
I've
able to
got
see what Arc is gonna do.
5 this. I'm not going to bother Magatama. Skill. We've got that same setup that we were essentially running. It's going to be the exact same setup essentially, but with a Uno, because I just feel like a Uno is going to be the way forward for this.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say this is free to play friendly at all. This fucking isn't. Let's be honest. We all know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like
But
it's just an unrealistic as hell build. The only thing
it is.
realistic in
But
the whole build
bear
is
in
the
mind as
Kaoru.
well. At least they're only mainly S level ones. Okay.
Okay, so.
How did I thought I play? Oh yeah, I can't pause. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, you can't pause either. It's not just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm hitting for 35Ks there. You just saw that.
Yeah, she is, but it's still like, how safe is she to do that? You were right about the damage. I never thought you would be wrong. I just don't have a Uno to test it. You could also use Uno's invincibility more because I would be spamming.
The thing is as well that the actual spectral riff or whatever does give me a speed buff.
Use her invincibility
So
though, because you're not abusing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think the Uno is the way forward because things are melting.
But you're not using your invulnerability at all.
I don't need to at the moment though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you should just use it at all times in general. Put it on cooldown because that's how she'd be using it in a bonus stage.
Yeah,
she'd be relying on it.
but we don't need it. Let's be honest right now.
Yeah, those are nice big fat crits, but like if you need Uno to do that, that's just like it's not really helpful to most people.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I know that this sort of build is not a thing, but the thing is, why is the fucking pause not working? Is
Yeah,
it
the
escape?
pause
Yeah, it's
button,
escape. Okay, you can manually pause with escape. That's so
but
weird.
the pause button on the controllers was working
Yeah,
last week.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
mean. So you're hitting your keyboard now. So yeah, me using a
yeah,
controller when I hit start, it doesn't
yeah.
pause for
It's
me.
not you. Yeah, yeah, it's not you. But yeah, I think this would. As I said, I definitely see this working. The thing is, I
I
can't
still
see
think this
getting.
has no sustain, and I think if they get caught out, they're just going to get caught out, and it's going to turn into one of those situations where they're literally going to have to like just fight their way out of it. You know what I mean? They don't have any sustain.
Yeah, but that's what I
Why
feel like
did
the
your
Uno would
stream
be
go
for. Is
away? What the heck?
what?
That was
It shouldn't
weird.
have.
No, I didn't click anything,
I,
but your stream just went back to like the watch stream page. But
Like,
like,
because the thing is, like, it just literally, like, I don't know. I think he has like 1,000 health bars on hard, doesn't he, or something
he
like
has
that.
like
And I just
14 or
chewed,
1500. I don't think
yeah,
she could keep
and
through
I
them.
literally just, and I literally just chewed through them all in like one combo with this
Yeah, but
build.
he doesn't have a lot here. He has 1500, I think, or 1700 on the bonus stage.
I'm not sure how much he
And
has. I
he's
think he
more
has like,
defensive. You have to remember they have more HP in defense in that mode. And like right now,
yeah.
you're already resorting to running around. This is what happens
No,
with rank.
it's because I don't want to. It's because I don't want to end the mission there. Like, I could have ended it anytime I want, but
You
I
should have
do
ended it.
agree
This
that
isn't the bonus stage. It doesn't matter.
yeah, but I don't care because I've already completed the event, haven't I?
Yeah, but you'd want her to complete it so they could at least see she could do that. I'm
Well,
still not.
we
I'm
know
not
that with
sold
her.
on it. That's the thing. I'm just genuinely not.
The thing is, what I think will should sell you on this thing though is how not under geared, but how low S level they were. Because let's be honest, that's a 2 out of 5, and these supporters are 1 out of 5, a 1 out of 5, and a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, but most
Now,
people don't
while obviously
have
getting the
Kitty
support,
Mom or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
even at
Don't no,
one.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people haven't got it. I'm not saying people have got it. I don't think that for at all. But what I do think is, I don't think Rinko is terrible. I genuinely think that if you are the lucky or the rich space whale that has these supporters at 5/5, these three, and have a Rinko weapon 5/5, I do think Rinko will tear shit up. But I feel that Rinko is one of those characters who really only performs well with a whale build, if you know what I mean. I don't think there's much for her without those type of builds, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to like be horrible about her. I do think that she
No,
could
it's
definitely
true.
do the
I feel the
content.
same way. I feel like she's a character that you need to kind of
Yeah.
shovel stuff into her
But
mouth.
I feel
Kirara
like
kind of suffers from that.
I don't think she's anything like Shiranui before buff. Where Shiranui before buff, if you whale her, you can get her you can get her on on par with decent-ish characters. Not anything special, but she can clear the content. However, I think if you whale Rinko, she's the death machine. If you don't whale Rinko, then I can't see her being that much of a deficit because the damage numbers I was throwing out then were kind of ridiculous, and there's way, way, way more room for those numbers to grow with the numbers I've got, with weapons that I've got, with supporters that I have, like throwing out 35 and 40k for autos,
The thing
and you
is
haven't even
finding
got
the
a
time to do
SL5
those
counter and
autos in
stuff like
like
that.
tower and bonus mode.
Yeah,
And the other thing is you have to remember those enemies do have more defense and HP, so they'll be harder to just kill. I'm
mm.
not saying she doesn't do the damage, but like if everything was S5 here, yeah, maybe she'd like be hitting so hard with her basic
Yeah,
she would just mow them
I
down.
would think we'd see
But
some like, especially with things like Karu. I think we'd see some things like near 100k autos. I actually think that type of thing would be possible. So I think
yeah,
that if
that
you
would
are
work.
fully
But
whaling, yeah, but I think if you're fully whaling with Rinko, I think you could see ridiculous builds and ridiculous things like that. However, with that,
you did it. He said, however, everyone. He did a good old British, however.
I do think that you do have a point. Her skills kind of feel a little bit like they don't coincide with everyone because she does feel like very much so. I don't know if it's just me, but she really does feel like an auto attacker. That's why I think Wind Slice and the Shift work really well now because let's be honest, they can go straight into auto attack chains and
Now,
such.
this is my
But
argument, and
yeah,
this is what I say. Okay, so what you've done here effectively, if you've made Green Asagi, if we take this same support setup, throw it on Asagi any day of the week, she's gonna do better, and that's my
yes, just
issue.
because
Like Renko
yeah, but
right now
that's
is
because
just
of the
like
Jinkies
doing a
thing.
ghetto Asagi build with basic attacks that Asagi does better because Kojenka. And
Yeah,
I
but
just feel like there's more to Renko than that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, okay, this could work on her, but I feel like she should have more of an identity. And blue was her identity, and it's kind of now.
well, yeah, because as I said, if we're being bluntly, harshly honest. blue supporters kind of suck because they're all mainly defensive based, and we don't have really any good blues.
Hey,
Let's be
Fuyumi would
honest.
like to have a word with you.
No, we've got
He
a
does
couple. Like,
damage.
do not get me wrong, we do have a couple, but I mean, just overall, blue really has been kind of neglected. Like, we don't have that many blues,
But
especially good blues. And the worst thing is, the good blues we do have been locked behind limited gachas. So things like, I believe Rinko support is a blue. And then we've also got
yeah,
like Murasaki supporter, who's a
no, yeah,
blue.
I'm sure if I had
Like,
those, Rinko
yeah,
would be fine.
yeah, like that's the problem is like the good blues, if we're being blunt, they're locked behind unachievable things.
But that's the problem
And
with
that's,
green right now. Is like all the good greens are like have been premium gacha. I consider Kirara a good green, and she's limited. Nui's a good green, and she's limited.
yeah, but the problem is as well with that, and while I admit they are good greens, the thing is you have alternatives. Like, let's be every player in the game, realistically speaking, should have a Kaoru. But and
That's
obviously, if
if
you
they
didn't choose at
picked
the
her
start,
though. They
whatever.
may not have picked
Yeah,
her.
but yeah, if you didn't pick Bulbasaur at the start, then that's fair enough. But the point is you have alternatives. Like let's just like obviously as we know, for example, like just the big three. Kitty girl who's going to be in the Gachas, I think next week, maybe 2 weeks time. Not don't quote me on that. She's coming
Eventually,
soon.
she should be
Yeah, she's
coming
coming
soon.
soon. Then who is going to be a anytime gacha character? Let's be honest, she's going to be an anytime gacha character. Kaoru, anytime gacha. Anytime gacha. You have these characters who are anytime characters that you
Yeah,
can
but
just
when you, that's the
get.
thing though, is like
And
if
even
the
then, if the
Kirara
and
gachas I did showed anything, is that the pool is ruined now. So
yes,
anytime
yes, it is.
gacha isn't really like a reliable. It's like if they keep up with the golden passes and people can at least funnel an ultra rare or two a month from the tickets from just being free to play, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, anytime gacha, let's do that. It's inevitable you would eventually get something. But
I
if they
I
go back
do
to
think
being like strong arming, where we're not getting an ultra rare per month and we're not getting a
yeah,
tower to force one
because yeah,
out, then it's gonna
because
just
look,
be like, this is ridiculous. This pool is
yeah,
nuts.
because like here's the thing, I do 100% agree with you, and I do think at the very very least they should have supporter gacha, weapon gacha
Yeah,
at
they
the
could
very
at
very
least do
least,
what Honkai does.
and
Everything being
and
mixed right
then
now isn't working.
and then you can have say Rinko gacha, just bring back like the Ingrid gacha every now and then, bring back the Kirara gacha, give us favorable odds to get those weapons
Yeah, they could do
because
that. Like they were on the right track when they repeated. Who did they repeat last month? Was it
wait a
Fuyumi?
fucking second, that's fucking shit.
What?
Okay. Oh no, I'm looking at I'm missing a decimal point there, man. Don't worry about that. But like, yeah, it's like here's the thing. Like, let's be honest. Okay, if this drops, if this is a 3% drop, okay, let's say if you want you want this, you want this. The fact of the matter is, and I know this is gonna get a bit off topic now.
Yeah, it's
If
way
this
off
drops,
topic. I'm in the
if
video
this
after this.
drops, yeah, if you get a UR, you still only have a 1 in 6 chance to get what you want because
It's
it's
not
still
just
only a
one in
zero.
six though.
No, it is because it's a zero. It's a 1 in 6 out of this. So 0.6% of this odd here is sorry. It's a 20% chance actually. A 1 in 5. So
It's not.
0.6%
Where are
of
you getting these?
no
Because
right.
are there
Here's the
other
thing.
weapons in the?
Yes, but here's the thing. Okay, you roll onto this gacha. Now there is a 0.6% of this 3% that this is going to be the skeletal balls. And there's another 0.6% of this 3% that is going to be your gems.
Oh, it's just my gems now.
Yes. Now that's the harsh reality of it is. So even if you roll on this gacha, you still have and you get the UR, you still only have a 1 in 5 chance to get the weapon you desire. The
But you're
other times
saying one
it's
in
going to be one of
five. There
these.
are a whole bunch of other weapons here. It's way
Yes,
worse than one
because
in
yes,
five.
it's not because you've got to take because here's the thing, okay? If you take 0.6, 0.6, and then all these additional odds here, they're going to add up to be that 3% of the URs. That's how it works.
I don't think that's how it works. I think
Yeah,
how it works
that's
is it's 3% to see a UR in general, and then you roll for what you are. I don't think that their rates are adding into that 3%. I think
no,
you're
it
you're
does because
reading
that's
it
that's why
wrong.
these are only 0.07.
No,
And
they're that way because there's that many. Basically, I think you're reading it wrong. How it works is it's 3% to get an ultra rare to pop in general. Once you get an ultra rare to pop, be it a weapon or supporter, then that actual tiny rate that you're seeing is your chance of getting the one that you
well,
want. That's actually how
no,
it works.
because this is the actual full-on drop rate entirely. So if you
Yeah,
pull
that's the
this,
drop rate for Shiranui. So if you do a gotcha right now and you pull and you get a supporter, that chance of that supporter before it shows you what the supporter is, the chance for that to pop up is 3%. Then the chance for that supporter itself to be Nui is 1%. That's how
no,
gotcha works. You're telling
no,
me no, that's how it
no,
works.
no, because this is your entirety of odd. This is your entire odd from the thing. If you're on the gacha, I know what we're saying, and it's kind of like we're arguing a bit semantics or debating semantics.
It's
But
3% to pull an ultra rare, then the rate you see for the specific item is the chance of that ultra rare to be that item. It's a roll and then a roll. That's how gotchas work. That's how they all work.
that's how everything works. But what I'm saying is though, is at the end of the day,
Yeah, that
it's
doesn't that
more
doesn't add up to the 3% though. You were saying that the rolls, or it sounded like you were trying to say that the rolls themselves, like the individual rates, add up to that 3%. They don't. That 3% is just a chance to get ultra rare or super rare or whatever rarity you're looking to get. That's all that side percentage is. And then when you're actually pulling, like that's why if you go into like more secluded pools, the rates change. Like okay, so go back.
let's see, 1 second.
It's gonna add up to it. It doesn't add up to that. That's just the rate of getting that item within that pool.
Right, it does. It
No,
actually
it
does add up to
doesn't.
that. Okay, right, we can. I said we can do the math you want. These don't add up to 3%. These add up. Oh fuck that! I forgot already.
Dude, I'm telling you how it works because that's actually how it works. That's how it works in every gotcha game ever. It's a roll then a roll. Go back. Go to the ticket gotchas. Okay, now you're gonna go to something that only has like supporters. And you'll see that the supporters' individual rates are higher because there's less things in the pool. There's no
Yeah.
rare supporters in the pool anymore. There's no.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I know that is an overall percent. Right.
Yeah,
I
that's the
think it's just a
percent. So,
misclassification. I know that it's an overall percentage, but what I'm saying is,
but it's an overall of everything in the pool. That's the issue with the pool being big.
yeah,
Because you're not.
right.
You're. It sounds like you're only counting ultra rares. Okay,
No,
you
no.
have to count everything.
What I'm saying is, if you count every single ultra rare here, what I'm saying here, if you count every single ultra rare here, it's only going to add up to 0.3%.
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry, to 3%. Yeah, if I add up every one of these percentages from that
That's not
all
how
the
it's
way
gonna
up to the,
work.
it will add up to 3%.
Because I just disproved that. Because if you go back, like it's basically they add up. They don't add up to the percentage that they drop at.
Yeah,
That's not how it
like
works.
this here, all these will add up to 100%.
Yeah, they add up
Maybe
to
maybe with
100%
a
in this
maybe with a one
case.
up.
But you're thinking of it like that 3% is going to determine what you get. It doesn't. What I'm telling you is
No,
that 3% drop rate is just a chance for you to get an ultra rare. That's how it works. So if you hit that 3%, then you got an ultra rare, then it's going to roll again. Those don't. So it's not a 1 in 5 chance as you're saying it. If there's 20 ultra rares in the pool, it's a 1 in 20 chance. It always is. The only time that gets affected is when there's an uprate. And even then, the uprate isn't giving you a 1 in 5 chance.
but to get back onto the a little bit less on topic about only that. What I do think that it should bring back limited gachas every now and then because it would help in the sense that the gacha pool is oversaturated. It is to get back to the point that we were saying the gacha pool
The
is way
pool's
oversaturated.
oversaturated as fuck. All they'd have to do is watch the Kirara Gotcha video, pick one of the three, and you'll see how
Yeah,
saturated it is. And
the
it's
fact
not
that you're
just
not
me.
getting your
Like multiple people have been complaining lately that they're wailing or they're spending 4,000 plus gems and they're not even seeing an ultra rare because it's to the point now that the gotcha's filled with rares and super rares. Because if you think about it, every time they add a character, they add two rares and two freaking super rares, which is four to the two ultra rares that they add per character. So you're getting four like crap items essentially because barely anyone wants to equip super rares and no one wants to equip rares. only certain super rares see play, like the Ingrid sword.
Yeah, there is one of those things of like, why even bother designing a rare at this point when it's dead content?
Yeah, the rares are just dead
You're
content. Most super
you're
rares are
literally
dead
designing a
content.
dead content.
So now when you're pulling gacha, like every character they add, they're adding more of those items, and
It's
it's just becoming a saturated pool of crap, where an ultra rare is actually a diamond in the rough. And they don't add any more super rare supporters, so those are now dead rolls, even I think for free to play players, because when
I
they
think the problem
pull,
is with Super S supporters, like they weren't expecting the Super S supporters that they have, because let's be honest, a lot of the Super S supporters are actually fucking amazing.
they
And I have a
were.
feeling that
The thing
they
is
weren't
now that
expecting to
they're
be
like
that good.
starting to not even mean anything because every supporter
Yeah,
since what
because
Abuki was that her name? The chick with the
yeah,
blow dart? Like ever since her, it's all been ultra rare. So now it's to the
yeah,
point that like ultra rare supporters aren't even special.
no,
They're
they're not.
just the norm.
There's more ultra rares than anything. That's the
Yeah.
that's the real thing. If you go down a scroll, there's realistically speaking more ultra rares than anything there.
But even then when you pull gacha, all those rare weapons and super rare weapons from character banners are still being added to the pool. So even if you go for like a supporter gacha, you can still get hit with like super rare weapons and super rare crap you just don't want, or rare crap. And then on top of that, you have a chance to get ultra rare weapons because those are more added to the pool than supporters. Because now, like I always say this about gacha. When I pull gacha, I'd rather see a supporter than a weapon, unless it's
Yes,
a weapon I'm
you know
going
for a
for.
fact, I've said it for a while. I see no value in weapons
Yeah, the only
because
time
as I said,
gacha
I
weapons
have the
have
PvP
value is if you
weapons.
5-5 them.
Yeah, I have no value in the weapons whatsoever because I use PvP weapons. So I literally see no value in weapons. Period. I know that some people are going to be annoyed to hear that and stuff like that, but sorry, but the fact of the matter is
It's
that
true.
your 5-5 rebellious weapon that you spent $1,000 on, for example, is roughly what sub 5% better than the PvP weapon that I spent nothing on, and
Well,
that's
it's
the harsh
better, but
reality of it
that's
is.
because of the
Yeah,
passive.
yeah, it's better, but it's like 5% better. It's not that much better. It's not how rare that weapon is better. That's the problem. And I'm not saying they should make better gacha weapons or anything like that, but they should, at this point, divulge the gachas to actually specialize the characters. And quintessentially, they should just keep the character banners up at the very least.
Well, we've already talked about like they should repeat banners. Like they did it with Fuyumi. I think that's what they repeated with the waifu war. That was nice to have like a return banner. They should do more of that. They should
Yeah,
do
like we said
return
before,
banners for
like,
limited gachas. Like what really disappointed me is that we saw the Sasagi and the Sakura skin, and we didn't get to see their banners again. Like so now I'm like hopeless that they'll actually ever repeat limited supporters, which like makes me feel like I made the right choice going ham for Kirara support and finishing it when I did.
hmm,
Because right now I'm in the situation where like I need a Morisaki. Because
yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
I've
run
been in
an
that
immortal
situation
build
for a while.
somewhere, and I'm just gonna need a Morisaki. But even if we take limited supports out of the table, like the stuff like that's always gonna be there. Yeah, it's in that saturated as pool, so good luck getting it outside of it having an uprate. Like genuinely, good luck. Good luck. Because I don't
Yeah,
see how you'd have you just have to luck into it. There's no way to really control it. Whereas if there's an uprate, you can at least control what you're getting.
I said I can only agree with that type of statement, but uh, it's getting to like there is oversaturation majorly, and they genuinely need to sort some shit out about that because yeah, it's at the point where like for a fact I don't like gacha in the first place. And that's why I would never spend money on a gacha, especially one as oversaturated as it was, or as it is now. And there's multiple things they can do, like just the fact that even the character gachas and all that stuff, that like we haven't seen them. Like it's been nearly I think let's say for the best part, it's been 2/3 of a year, and we still haven't seen the Asagi gacha again, and that came out. I think that was like near the end of the first month.
Yeah, it was basically like with the first
So it's
event.
been about 8 months. So it's been roughly 8 months, and we have not seen the Asagi gacha at all.
Yeah, they just repeated the
That's
skins. So
yeah, that is insane. There's no reason for it, and as you said, it does kind of like get the inert fear that are we ever going to see that Murasaki get gacha again, or are we ever going to see whoever again because we need them?
this is why when people told me, oh, you spent 12k mileage on Kirara's
Yeah,
supporter, I was like, yeah, because that's a finished supporter that's limited. I don't know when that's coming back. Yeah,
It's like,
Shisui costs 15k, but I also don't see Shisui leaving that store. She'll always be there when I get
yeah.
15k again. That was my
It's like
logic.
all the people who are dreaming and keep thinking that tower's going to reset. Because I'm going to say
Oh
right
my
now, if you
god,
think
this
tower's
again.
going to reset,
We should end the
you are dreaming
video.
now.
We should. We're getting way down. But the point of the video is Renko. Okay, I can agree that maybe if you have like S5 Unos and all, and S5 Kitty Mom and S5 Kaworu, I think Renko Green could be good in like high end content. But I still think without sustain, it's gonna be an issue of, oh, you have to reset, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like you're not just gonna like go in there and one shot it. She may have some difficulty, definitely.
Oh, I definitely think you
Yeah.
might have difficulty with certain flaws, but I do think that it's basically Rinko is a character where like she is what you hoped Kirara would be when you give her all the gold and she's going to do well. But where Rinko is a case where it looks like that she is the give me all your money or I'm not going to do well.
Yeah, but Kirara
And
was good with
the thing
DPS.
is though, sorry, the thing is though, Rinko, if you get her to that point, I fully expect that she will just ridiculously tear shit up. She's not going to be like a Shiranui where it's like, oh, you've got that and she's just on par. I think it's you've got her at that part and she will rip the
Yeah,
content
but now
to
Shiranui's way
shreds.
above par.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying like pre-buff Shinu. Shinu's a fantastic character, we both know.
He admits it,
But the
everyone. He
fact
loves her.
I
He's
don't
her
like her,
fan. He's
but
her
I
fan.
said like, but mechanically she's fantastic, you know that. But I said I just feel like Rinko is she needs a lot to get a lot out of her. But if you're gonna put a little in, you're not gonna get a lot out of her in this type of content, obviously. In general bitch content, basic content like dailies and stuff like that. Yeah, you can get away with just meteoring crap. But the second the content gets real, so your bonus stages and your towered level difficulty, you're going to need those really high level builds. Again, we might be wrong. There might be some Rinko player out there who's like, I've got nothing but,
So
crappy supporters and I'm
this
doing
is why I
amazing.
say if anyone has anything, like people have been really quiet, but if anyone has like any sort of Renko, Obro, or Sue build where they're just running through a tower in bonus stages and not having any issues, then please let us know, because
Rinko, Sue, or
especially with
Obero.
Renko, I'm not finding it. Like I don't think Renko's. I don't think she's that good, but I don't think she's bad. I just think I'm probably missing something. Or maybe like it really just comes down to having her limited supporters, which I don't have. Like having the Renko support and the
Yeah.
Morisaki to just like
So
splash OP
again,
blue.
again, that other please, if you're in a server, I know I'll say again, you haven't cleared either tower or bonus stage 3, 1, 2, or 3, realistically, we don't care which one. And you are a Obero or Rinko player and have really good builds that you think is amazing and can clear no problem, please hit us up. We'll happily watch you clear. Maybe even feature you in a video and feature your build in a video. Because we would like to see, because we don't want to sit there and unjustifiably, for example, slap Obero in say C tier when there is like an S tier build out there. That's what we're getting at. We don't want to unjustifiably slap someone in the wrong tier when it comes to the tier list.
Yeah, this is
So
just to
if the
finish the
if
tier list at this
yeah,
point.
so if we are, because I'll be blunt with you all right now. Any Obero players out there now, if you're waifuing Obero and all that stuff, that's brilliant. I'll tell you right now, she currently sits in the bottom of everybody. She currently sits at the bottom of the rank in C tier and is the worst character in the game currently. That's why we're asking for this because we don't want to unjustifiably put someone at the in the bottom when we know there are these amazing builds out there, or we feel that someone's going to sit there and hit us with with that build where it's like this will just tear shit up.
Speak for
If we can
yourself.
find the
I'm
ace in the
trying to
whole
put
build,
Renko with the bottom. It's my life's purpose to put just
but
Renko at
if
the
it
bottom.
that's the thing, if we can find the builds that make people just insane, we want to hear from you. We want to see it because we don't want to unjustifiably slap someone in C tier when, for example, Emily deserves to be there. For example, just
No,
that.
Emily's good.
I, I'm not. I'm using her name as an example because it was the first one I saw. That was all. I'm not
Emily's my
saying she
friend.
is. I'm not saying she isn't.
Be
But
nice to
that's the point.
Emily.
That's what we're getting at. So yeah, like that's where the tier list is at the moment. Where that's why this tier list is taking quite a while to do because we're trying to go through every character with a fine tooth comb. But just Rinko, Sue, and Obero, no one realistically seems to play them, or their players are very, very quiet. And the fact of the matter is, if nobody steps up and we don't get any builds for these characters, we may have to unjustifiably put them in these roles that we have been essentially assigned because we don't know of anyone that plays them or anyone that can get these type of things out of them. And As I said to Mari before, the low play rate tells us something about how balanced a character is or how bad or good a character
That's
is in the
not
play.
necessarily true though, because it's like saying low play rate, and then you see people who main Johnny in old Guilty Gear and win tournaments with him, even though he's E tier.
No. It's the
That's
same
the
with
thing.
like
Is like,
hunting horn.
it's like
It's the same with hunting horn on Monster Hunter, where the hunting horn is a fantastic weapon, but it has a low play rate. But I'm saying like in general, in a game like this, low play rates are a bit of a suggestive thing about how good a character is. And again, like we don't want to slap a character in a tier unjustifiably. So please, if you've got any high-end content left to clear, so the bonus tower and the bonus stage and towers with either those three characters, let us know. We will happily sit there, watch you, at us in the Discord. Heck, DM us if you want. We're approachable. DM us. It doesn't matter. Um, let us know because as I say, I want to get this tier list out ASAP, and I don't want to unjustifiably slap someone in the wrong tier.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that'll be the video. We've rambled far too long.
Yeah, we rambled on for about an hour, and I was meant to put my pizza in about an hour ago, and I haven't. So yeah.
Hey, well, that's what you guys got. You got some Rinko gameplay. Now we're just watching Ark arbitrarily play AT, and you got like a bit of a gotcha debate. But like for now, I'm just gonna leave Rinko lie and say that with like green build with all crit stuff is the best. But maybe something better will come up. Who knows? Either way, thanks for coming on
Yeah.
Ark and rambling, and thanks for watching. If you guys sat through the whole video, we'll be back tomorrow with another one. And I don't really know what to say. I just think that Rinko should be better. I
Goodbye.
just think Rinko should be better. Like I'm genuinely disappointed. Like
Yeah.
because I was
Yeah. I don't.
complaining about that
It,
Rinko buff. If I had known
I
she'd end up here, I'd be like, they should have buffed her more.
I know it's not the case, but it kind of feels like she's been power crept out. Well, I know it's not the case of power creep due to the fact it's just that she everything before was that meteor and the meteor was a burst ability. And the fact of the matter is you can't burst this current content down. That's what I think it is. So yeah, that's why those builds don't work, but hey,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Well, we'll figure out more with her. Maybe we'll revisit her. But either way, yeah. Thanks for watching. You boys and girls have a great rest of your day. Good luck in all facets of the game, and you guys take care. And I'll catch you tomorrow with another video. Bye bye.
Was that another 45-minute video?
Who knows?